Mbula Musau has been specializing in coffee, having stumbled into the profession as she was doing a sales job.
I stumbled into coffee, or I bumped into coffee. I was waiting to join college about almost 20 years ago, and I came across this place under construction that just piqued my curiosity, and I wanted to know what was coming up. I approached them, and they informed me that they were starting up the first ever chain of specialty coffee shops in Kenya. At the time, I was waiting to go to college, so I was doing like part-time jobs of, basically merchandising stuff. It piqued my interest, and I just thought maybe I should try and apply.
Getting certification has been a journey that takes a long time, with many having dropped out midway. Mbula managed to finish the course and start her own training module.
We have 300 quality experts, and we have above 3,000 farmers who we've trained. In addition to that, we used to train baristas. Since 2004, when Kenya started running barista championships, we've been training every year approximately 20 baristas. Some of them come back the next year, and so on.
The journey of having her own plant hasn't been easy. She has faced a fair number of challenges to get to where she is today.
As a woman in a patriarchal society, that is always a challenge. There are historical gender imbalances that come into play, and sometimes you have to prove your game much harder than your male counterparts. The fact that we are also located in a region, an origin that is more of a tea drinking region than a coffee drinking market, is a little bit of a challenge, because we rely a lot on the West to buy our coffee or to validate the quality of our coffee. Hence, the need to have the lab certified by the Specialty Coffee Association that was not even based in the region or in an origin country. There are also very many myths surrounding coffee. People think if you drink coffee, you'll have heart palpitations or you will have health issues. So demystifying some of those myths has also been quite a challenge.
Before the coffee gets to the final cup, it goes through a rigorous vetting.
As coffee dealers or traders in Kenya, we buy coffee in this form, which is the green form. So the first thing to do is to evaluate the quality, because you want to make sure you're buying a good quality coffee that will lead you to serving a good quality cup. The process involves green grading, where we select green coffee using a specialized form. The other thing we do is roasted grading analysis. Here it says roasted coffee grade. We use 100 grams, and we look out for defects like this. This is a coffee bean that didn't get completely roasted. As a result of being underripe, not even a single quaker is allowed in a specialty coffee sample. So after this process, we go into cupping or tasting coffee. So what we do is we weigh out 5 different cups of the same coffee, same weight. The next step is to grind it so that we can be able to assess it. We are going to brew it and then taste it. So the first thing is to examine the fragrance, the dry fragrance. So you basically just smell it dry to see what it gives you in terms of range of fragrance attributes. So for brewing, we time for 4 minutes. So we do 5 cups of the same coffee to be able to assess the uniformities. After that, when it's cool enough, we can start tasting.
Her motivation comes from seeing students start their own coffee shops upon completion of the training course.
Demystifying the coffee value chain to people who would be potentially interested in participating in it, giving them jobs, giving them hope. You know, you might not have gotten your piloting license like the current barista who's representing Kenya, but you have a gem in the country, which is high quality specialty Kenyan coffee that you can find an area to plug in and make a life out of it.
Utake brags of having high moments in their venture. The coffee was featured in the Devolution Conference as one of Kenya's top quality coffee. Mbula Musau has bigger plans for the future for her company. She is making the necessary steps to ensure her business grows one step at a time. As the only Q Arabica coffee instructor in Africa, Mbula Musau is trying to create a market both locally and internationally for better appreciation of coffee. Julie Wambui, KTN Business.